All right, well, if you didn't hear us the first time, good evening, KV Rising. We are here from the Beggs Thunderdome, as I like to call it. I'm here with my broadcasting partner, Mr. Terry Wiggs. Terry, how you doing tonight?
Good to be here. Good to be here. I was just trying to do some catch up and look at the records for these two teams as we're getting ready for tip-off here. I don't know that I'm going to be able to pull it up quick enough. And no, here goes the tip-off. And the Lady Ponies get the tip-off here. Upshaw at the top of the key. Kick out to Bear Paw. Bear Paw for three, and it's good.
And it's good, and I need to open my scoreboard app. That's probably something I need to do.
So Bear Paw opens with three. She had five during the championship game this past Saturday night in Ripley. There's a three-pointer attempt by Beggs. No good. Rebound by Beggs. And there's a block by Bear Paw.
And McGuire slow to get up and hobbling on the floor.
They're going to stop play for an injured player as McGuire's trying to get up, and she's not going to be able to put any weight on that. Looks like she's in a lot of pain there. So Kaiser's going to come in for the injured McGuire. We'll try to get you an update on her condition. And that was literally 40 seconds into play. She goes down with injury. So 3-0, your Lady Ponies. An early start here. About 1 minute expired in the game.
They're going to call Bear Paw for a double dribble. Not the start that the Lady Ponies were wanting to see. They go down and shoot a three-pointer, and then an injured player, and then a double dribble call.
There's a jumper by number 1 for Beggs off the mark. Kaiser starts to come up with a rebound, but then that ball's knocked loose by number 30 for Beggs. And, well, they gave me, I took a picture of the lineup, and I don't have a number 30, so I'm not sure.
That's always fun. Upshaw, great rebound to draw the foul, and one.
And that's not 30. That's my fault at number 10. That'd be Daniels for Beggs. I don't know why I thought that said 30. The front of her jersey was kind of folded over. So Upshaw misses her first attempt. Here she is for her second. And also no good, but rebound by Childers. Bear Paw. Another rebound by Childers and putback. So Childers with 2 quick rebounds and a putback for 2. And there's a rebound by Bear Paw on the other end.
Pass down to Childers. Childers, and her bucket's good.
I didn't see who made that pass, Jacob.
I think it was Upshaw. I think. Because Bear Paw got the rebound. I think she threw it to Upshaw. I think Upshaw, like, two-hand chucked it. And
I was looking down, so I didn't catch it.
here's a little bit of something interesting tonight. The Lady Ponies are wearing a throwback uniform from when they were playing in the old gym, or the old new gym, whatever it is. Those gray uniforms are from back when they were playing in the old new gym, and then about a year before they moved out, they got the newer jerseys that they wear today.
And foul's going to be called on Childers. It's going to be her first. as she was trying to get in front of the Beggs offensive player dribbling down. There's an inside shot by Daniels. She puts it up, rebounds her own miss, and then puts it back for 2.
Childers at the top of the key. Just off the mark. Rebounded by number 12 for Beggs.
That's York for Beggs. And there's a steal by Childers. Upshaw with the jumper off the mark. Beggs rebound. Here comes Daniels. And she's going to kick it back out to Hicks. Daniels working against Bear Paw. Shot no good. Upshaw with the rebound. Upshaw drives in. Easy layup. Oh, it's a little too strong. Goes off the front of the rim. And Childers unable to bring it in. And here we are, Beggs back in a hurry. And Childers draws the charge. That's going to go against number 1 for Beggs, Jordan. So Kellyville ball on the other end. Your score is 7-2 with 4:47 left here in the first period. Upshaw drives in. Hard pass inside. That's knocked out by Jordan for Beggs. She was trying to get the ball to Childers, who was standing and waiting in the paint for an easy layup. Jordan flashed in and knocked it loose. Kaiser with a long pass to Bear Paw on the outside. Childers with the rebound. They're going to call a foul prior to her getting the putback off.
Calling that foul on number 22.
So Childers comes up with the rebound and gets fouled underneath.
Good pass from Upshaw to Riley to get the layup. Tip by Kaiser to get it to Upshaw, who passes down to Riley. Riley with the lay-in. Brings the score 11-2.
Nice teamwork there, passing the ball around. And good defense there by Childers. She ties the ball up, jump ball. Beggs is going to maintain possession, having the possession arrow. So 3:41 left here in the first.
Good steal by Childers there.
Great defense by Childers. Riley to Bear Paw. Bear Paw for the easy lay-in.
Kaiser with the steal. Pass to Upshaw inside. Upshaw, another easy layup for the Lady Ponies.
Bear Paw,
tip out by Bear Paw.
Upshaw to Bear Paw. Bear Paw.
Bear Paw's layup is just off the mark, and Kaiser rebounds and gets it back in for the putback. So an offensive and defensive explosion from the Lady Ponies in this first quarter. They've absolutely just taken care of the ball and took the ball. So hopefully they can keep that up the rest of the game. This one could get out of hand pretty quick.
I know it's, I'm having a hard time keeping up with the hashies. It doesn't help that somehow I missed getting Kaiser on the sheet. And then I missed somebody's 2 points. I'm not sure whose, but oh, there it is, Upshaw. Okay, here we go. 2:43 left. 17-2. There's a nice move inside by Barnes for Beggs for 2.
About 2:20 remaining in this first period.
Upshaw for 3, and it's off the back of the rim. And Daniels with the rebound. There's a nice steal by Kaiser, knocks it loose, and Riley comes up with it. And she's going to go coast to coast. Rebound by Childers, but she can't get the putback to go. Ball's loose. Bear Paw picks it up. She's going to be in for the easy layup for 2.
15-point lead for the Lady Ponies. Most of them are from defensive steals and defensive takeaways. So,
yeah, the Lady Ponies really disrupting the Lady Demons offense. And here we're going to have a backcourt. And too bad he blew that whistle. Childers is going to have that free and clear to the basket. But, of course, he had to because the Beggs player did touch it. 19-4, 1:01 left here in the first. So Riley to inbound to Upshaw. And your Lady Ponies may be looking for a last shot, but no. Upshaw goes in for the layup.
They're going to get her for a foul.
Yeah, the rebound was contested, and she aggressively went in, and they're going to get her on the foul, so it's going to be her first. And there's a pass out of bounds by the Lady Demons, so Kellyville ball. Still 19-4, 34.6. Most likely, Kellyville will hold ball for last shot. We'll see. Upshaw near court. Gets it to Riley. Riley goes to drive in. And unfortunately, Childers caught that ball on the side of her hip and took an extra step. So they're going to get her for walking. 14 and a half seconds left. Here comes Beggs. And there's a 3. Rebounded by Beggs. Put back up. Rebounded by Barnes. And as she goes up, she's going to be fouled. And that's going to be on Kaiser. I got her as, that's her first. So Barnes' first attempt is good. See what she does with the second attempt. 2.7 seconds on the clock. And she gets her second attempt. And Upshaw's last second shots off the top of the glass, no good. So after one, Kellyville with a commanding lead, 19-6 over Beggs Lady Demons.
On our Facebook page, there are some photos from the Ripley tournament. There are some photos on our Facebook and Instagram page. If you would like to go see those photos, go to our Facebook page, kvrising.com, or our Instagram at kvrising. There will be photos from tonight's game as well as tomorrow night's games later this week on our Facebook page. So make sure you guys go check that out and enjoy the rest of this game. Always be plugging.
So your first quarter stats, Bear Paul with 7, Riley with 4, Childers with 4, Upshaw with 2, and Kaiser with 2. So spreading the ball around nicely for the Lady Ponies. And here we go. Lady Ponies have the ball. Byram's in the game for the Lady Ponies as she gets it back inside to Bear Paul. And there's a 3 for Byram. Childers with the rebound. The putback's a little too strong. It won't go. Harwood also in the game for Lady Ponies. So it's Childers, Upshaw, Bear Paul, Byram, and Harwood on the floor for the Lady Ponies here early in the second quarter.
Upshaw driving to the lane and a simple floater, and
she just goes coast to coast. Really, it wasn't contested very much, right through the lane. And there's almost a steal from Upshaw, goes to the floor, but somehow Beggs is able to keep possession. And Upshaw comes over and just slaps the ball loose from York and goes out of bounds. So again, or continuing, Lady Ponies disrupting Beggs' offense here. There's a nice inside shot by Barnes for 2. Bear Paul, nice recovery there to keep the possession for the Ponies. That ball's going to be stolen by Jordan. She's going to go down against Byram and Childers, and she's going to get 2. As Beggs is slowly closing the gap a little bit on this point lead. Kellyville 21, Beggs 10. 3 from Upshaw, and that's good. Deep. And back on the other end, Jordan for 2. Nice pass from Bear Paul to Childers underneath for 2. And we're going to get a foul underneath as Byram trying to get the rebound, and I believe Crook for Beggs drew the foul, or caused the foul, I'm sorry. She didn't draw it. She committed it. Here we go. Harwood inside to Byram. She's going to drive. Ball's knocked loose. She goes up for the layup. Goes out of bounds. So Kellyville's going to maintain possession. Good news. Here comes McGuire. Looks like she's kind of favoring the foot a little bit, but she is moving around pretty well. Bear Paul for three.
Oh.
And it's off the mark. McGuire with the rebound. And the putback's no good. Beggs ball.
Ah.
A deep three missed, but rebounded by Barnes. And she puts it back and is fouled on the putback. I didn't see who I gave that foul to Bear Paul. And Barnes' attempt is good. Upshaw for three in the corner, and it's good. Barnes from the top of the key, and it's good. The correction from the free throw line, just above it. Here's Childers to Upshaw. Shot's no good. And Hicks for Lady Demons is going to get that rebound, and she's bringing the ball down. Riley's going to commit the foul against York as she goes up for the layup. Shot's no good, but she's going to go to the line for two. Again, Beggs is quietly here closing the gap, 29-17 with 3:39 left here in this period. York's first attempt is off the mark. And here comes Kaiser back in to give McGuire a rest on that ankle.
And Byram is going to come in for Bear Paw.
So Beggs is able to increase their score by 11. Kellyville has only put 10 up, so make that 12.
Upshaw driving down the court, pass to Riley, pass back up to Childers on the top of the key, pass to Upshaw in the corner. Good pass inside to Byram there.
And Childers with the rebound and putback for two. Ball stolen by Kaiser.
Pass
she gets
to Riley.
And Riley's in for two. So Kaiser making her stamp on the game tonight. She's getting in off the bench and doing well, causing disruption, getting steals. And there's another rebound.
If she does that enough tonight, she'll have a triple-double.
.227 left here in the half. Ball's loose. Childers picks it up. Shot's no good, but rebound by Riley, and her shot's no good. And Childers and Byram both going for the rebound. I don't know that Childers knew Byram was right behind her. Unfortunately, that ball was knocked out of bounds by the two of them. So Beggs ball. Great defense there by Byram and Childers on Daniels. Ball's knocked loose. Upshaw comes up with it. Bounce pass to Bear Paul. Bear Paul in for two. Long three, and that's going to be by York. That's good. There's a steal by Jordan. Her layup is off the mark. Rebound by Upshaw. Three by Bear Paul. No good. Rebound by Childers and put back by Childers. Another backcourt committed by the Lady Demons, so Kellyville ball. (37-21), 40.9 seconds left here in the half. Beggs is quietly closing the gap, but Lady Ponies' offense has woke back up a little bit and kind of spread it out a little bit more. Childers a long pass to Upshaw. Upshaw.
Deep three, and it's good. Wow.
She hesitated for a moment and then put it back up. Rebound by Byram.
One, and buzzer beater. Aww.
So there you have it, 40-21, 19-point lead for the Lady Ponies. And they're going to continue their something different they've been doing this year. This is probably the fourth or fifth game that I've seen this go on, and you know, I don't doesn't matter to me one way or the other, just something different. But they basically, what I'm talking about is the Lady Ponies not going into the locker room for halftime. They're staying out. And Coach Upshaw is just staying out here and going over his plays and his plan for the second half. We noticed that the entire Ripley tournament,
yeah.
Those three games. So this makes four, and then I think there was one or two before that. I don't know if we've done it at home. I don't think any home games we've stayed out for half, but it seems like he's doing it mostly on the away games. But whatever it is, it seems to be working. Lady Ponies won all three, including taking the championship at the Ripley tournament this past weekend. Congratulations to them. So we're going to take a quick break. Got about 9 minutes left. We'll come back and see you then. Welcome back, folks. We're live from Beggs, Oklahoma, KV Rising. About to get started here, the second half of your Lady Ponies versus the Lady Demons. Lady Demons going to have the ball right at midcourt on the far side. And here we go, back underway. Your score is 40-21. Lady Ponies up by 19. Ball's loose on the floor. Kaiser fighting for it. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow, Ponies. Upshaw bringing the ball down. Inside to Childers. That ball's knocked loose. She goes up. She steals it back. Gets it back out to Bear Paw. Resets the offense. Childers moves inside. Nice move for Childers for two. And that ball is going to go out of bounds as the pass is too long from Jordan. And Kaiser at the top of the key gets it over to Upshaw. Upshaw long pass to Bear Paw. Bear Paw for three, and that's off the mark. Ball's loose, picked up by Daniels. And Jordan goes in for the layup, and she's going to be fouled by Kaiser. I believe that's Kaiser's second foul. So Jordan to the line for two. Her first one is good. And her second one's off the mark, so we set a 20-point difference. 42-22. Upshaw move inside, running jumper off the front of the rim, no good. Ball's picked up and then lost. Upshaw gets it back. Rebound by Childers. Riley inside, and she's going to be fouled by Daniels, I believe. And that's just Daniels' first foul. So here's Riley for two. First one's in and out. Lady Ponies hadn't been to the line but a couple of times here tonight. Riley's second shot is good. Daniels with a running jumper, gets her own rebound, keeps it alive for Beggs. And there's a three by Daniels, and that's going to be good. Childers to Kaiser. It looks like the Lady Demons are getting ready to bring in a new five as they await down by the scorer's table. Kaiser for three. Rebound by Daniels, and Upshaw with the attempt quick steal, and she's going to commit a foul. And that's going to be Upshaw's third. So a new five for the Lady Demons. Looks like Hicks, Vaden. I'll get the others here in just a second. Kaiser over to Upshaw. Upshaw tries to get inside, loses it. Picked up by Beggs. So there's a nice pass inside to Barnes. She loses the handle and it goes out of bounds. .436 left here in the third period. 43-25, Lady Ponies commanding lead. Childers over to Bear Paw all the way across the court. Lady Ponies trying to get something set. There's going to be a kick ball out of bounds. Lady Ponies regain possession, and Childers for three. Rebound Riley. Childers right at the free throw line, and her jumper's good for two.
Brings it back up to a 20-point lead.
Nice defense by Upshaw, knocked that pass loose. Kaiser comes up with it, and she's going to go coast to coast. Shots off the mark. Rebound Childers. Gets it back out to Upshaw. Upshaw runs into a wall with Barnes standing there and loses the ball out of bounds. There's a rebound by Upshaw, and she stops right in the paint, puts it up for two. And the pass from York to Barnes is too long, goes out of bounds. Byram comes in for the Lady Ponies, give Kaiser a rest. Riley with her running one-hand layup. It's off the mark. But Childers with the rebound, and I don't know, they called her for a foul. Well, they didn't call her for a foul. I guess I didn't catch that. They gave the ball to Beggs, but
they're going to call Upshaw for a foul on that one.
That's going to be her fourth. On this last call, they didn't call a foul, but they gave the ball to Beggs, and I mean, Childers, I guess I just missed it. Maybe she walked or something. York makes her first attempt there. Our second one's off the mark. Riley with the rebound. Beggs with a little bit of a press. Upshaw gets around it. It loses the handle, and it goes out of bounds. 47-26, 2:01 left here in the third. And they're going to get Riley as Barnes goes up for the shot. So she's going to go to the line for 2. And that's Riley's second foul. And Barnes misses her first, but makes her second. So back to 20 points spread. Riley, ball rolls off the rim. Byron comes up with the rebound, tries to put it back, and she's going to be fouled. So she'll go to the line. And her first one's good. And her second's good. So Byram 2 for 2 from the line. Brings Kellyville to 49. Lady Demons 27 with 1:25 left. A deep 3 goes off multiple hands, and the ref standing right there is going to say it was off of Kellyville. So, and Lady Demons doing their 5-person rotation. Daniels with the miss, but Jordan there to clean it up for 2. Childers looks inside to Riley. Riley back out to Upshaw for 3, and it's good. There's a steal by Byram. Ball's loose. Beggs going to come up with it. And on the other end, Upshaw rebound. Upshaw to Bear Paw. Bear Paw with the contested shot, and it's good. So after 3, 54-29, Kellyville continuing to maintain the commanding lead.
Terry, our girls are ranked number 5 in the state this week after the performance at the Ripley tournament, putting on a heck of a show for fans from all over the tournament, and they definitely proved that they deserve that number 5 spot in the state rankings, and they're proving it tonight.
Yeah, Kellyville, that was their lowest scoring quarter at 14. Their first quarter 19, second quarter was 21. They put up 14 that quarter. Bear Paw with a shot on the outside. Upshaw didn't realize the ball was bouncing right behind her. She was going back for defense, but she does pick it up, gets it to Riley. Bear Paw catches the short shot underneath and puts it up for 2. Multiple Lady Ponies in double-digit scoring tonight, so I don't know that you could ask for more than that. I'm sure Upshaw is very pleased with the performance so far. There's a shot. Going to be rebounded by Byram. Down to Bear Paw. Bear Paw for 3, and it's good. Bear Paw's going to be called for a foul. It's going to be her second. So a new 5. Technically a new 4, I guess. Byram's going to remain out. Harwood, Pickering, Peterson, and Kaiser in the ball game for the Lady Ponies. .6:30 left here in the 4th. Nice defense by Byram. She's gonna get knocked to the floor and called for the foul as Barnes goes up. She's trying to make it a 3-point play. And it's off the front of the rim. And there's a 3 off the front of the rim. And that was by York. And Beggs isn't able to corral the rebound, so it goes out of bounds. Kellyville ball. Here comes Kaiser for the Lady Ponies. Byron looking over to Pickering. Pickering across the floor to Harwood. Byron's going to drive in. Reverse layup, and it's off the rim. Rebound by Pickering. Her putback's no good, though. I didn't see who scored that. Jacob, did you?
I think it was 33. I think it was. I'm not sure.
Okay. That's Lewis for Beggs, if it was her. 59-33. 5:12 left here in the 4th. And here comes Byron. Pickering with a mid-range jumper, and it's good. So Pickering for 2.
Oh.
Hard fall between Pickering and York. And that's going to be Pickering's first foul. I believe that sends, yes, Beggs is in bonus, so it's going to send York to the line at 1-1. And she gets the first one, so she'll have a second attempt here. And she goes 100% from the line to bring the Lady Demons to 35. Lady Ponies is 61, so 61-35. There's a shot deflected and then knocked out of bounds by Barnes. So Lady Pony ball under the basket. Pickering gets it inside to Peterson, but ball's loose and going to be stolen by York, and then stolen right back by Harwood on the other end. Harwood for three, and it's in and out off the rim. Peterson there fighting for the rebound, but it's going to go out of bounds. So Beggs with another 5 rotation. At 4:01 left in the ball game, 61-35. There's nice ball movement there by Beggs, but they just aren't able to get it to go.
Jump ball, possession arrows in Beggs' favor.
I'm probably going to butcher this name, but that was Kemancho that tried to get that ball inside to Pruitt. So it was a nice pass and just weren't able to get it to go. And there is Camacho again where the rebound, the putback's no good. Ball's knocked out of bounds. Kellyville ball. Ball's loose, and that's going to be picked up by Pruitt for Beggs. Camacho drives in, gets her own rebound, puts it back up, gets her own rebound, put it up a second time, and ball's loose, going to go out of bounds, and it's going to remain Beggs' ball. So a couple more subs. Kaiser and Byram going to take a break, and Rawson and Kreitzer,
Yep.
are in the ball game for the Lady Ponies with 2:58 left. There's Harwood with a steal. She's going to go for the layup, and that's going to be blocked by Daniels. I think Daniels got about 8 inches on Harwood. That's Kreitzer with the rebound and the putback for 2.
That was 35 for Beggs.
I didn't see. She put one in.
Yep, she just did a simple layup. Rawson to
That's
Kreitzer.
Pruitt. Ball's loose on the floor. Rawson fighting for it. It's going to go out of bounds on Beggs, I believe, yes. So, nice effort there by Rawson. She gets into Harwood, and that ball's going to be knocked out by Pruitt. So, we'll try it again. In Harwood. Pickering over to Kreitzer. Harwood baseline drive for 2.
And Beam comes in for Pickering.
.139 left here in the ball game. So we have now seen every Lady Pony on the court tonight. There's a steal by Kreitzer, and she's going to go. She loses her dribble for a moment, stops, and jump ball's off the mark. Ball's on the floor. They're fighting over it, and jump ball. Lady Pony possession arrow. So 1:13 left, 65-37. Kreitzer picks up a dribble, gets it over to Rawson, back to Harwood. Nice job by Harwood. He picked up a dribble and then got double teamed. Ball back loose. Kreitzer with a drive inside. Shots off the mark, but rebound by Peterson. And it's going to go out of bounds. So Beggs ball with 36 seconds left. That's rebound by Kreitzer. Beam with a shot, going to go off the side of the rim. She gets her own rebound and steps in and tries to make a shot, and she's going to go to the line. So we'll see if Beam can get on the board with one of these free throws. And she does. And her second shot's no good off the front of the rim. And there's the ball game, folks. 66-37. Your Lady Ponies take the win. And we had 8 different ponies put points on the board tonight. That's pretty good.
That's awesome.
So those ladies got to come in off the bench and get some good quality play time. Good to see that. So another win in the column for the Lady Ponies. Coming up next is going to be extremely challenging for your Ponies tonight as they face the Beggs Demons. I believe they're still ranked number 2 in Class 3A in the state of Oklahoma. And unfortunately, the Ponies took a blow to their lineup this past weekend on Saturday with Wiggs going out with an injury to his ankle. He will not be in tonight. You may be seeing him walk across down there to the bench on crutches. I don't know if they probably can't see that, but preliminary is we're hopeful. We hadn't been to the specialist yet, but we're hopeful that we will get to see him sometime in the future this season. We're just going to have to wait and see. So the Ponies are going to have some adjustments to make without having their big man, but they're more than capable. They do have the talent, but this is probably going to be the most challenging team that they've played so far this year. And I haven't even seen Beggs play, but I don't know if they lost anybody from last year. Last year we came here and we stayed in the game with Beggs about 3 quarters. And then I don't remember what the final score was, but they stretched out on us in the fourth quarter and ended up winning. But we'll see. At any given time, I always like to say any team can beat any team on any given day. Um, so it's not impossible. We definitely got to come with a different offense. And I'm not saying the style of the offense. I'm talking about just our shots. Our offense has not been the Kellyville offense that we've come to know the last two games. Both games they had multiple quarters where they waited till either half the quarter or the last third of the quarter to even put points on the board. We definitely can't do that against a team like Beggs. So hopefully our shots are finding the mark tonight and ripping the bottom of that net. So we'll find out here in about 6.5, 7 minutes. We'll see you back here in just a few.
We're live, just back in time for the starting lineups for the boys game. We'll let you listen in. As the PA announcer from Beggs here, he introduces the starting lineups for both teams.
Your starting lineup tonight at Kellyville. Top 11 senior, number 3, Jeremy Hicks. 6-foot senior, number 23, Hope Ayers. 6'2" sophomore, number 21, Owen Bellis. 5'8" sophomore, number 15, Connor Lawrence. 6'1" sophomore, number 24, Josh Mill. Now for your Beggs Golden Demons. Starting in guard, 5'10" junior, number 1, Jackson Ross. Guard, 6'1" senior, number 2, Trey Gaines. Guard, 6'5" senior, number 10, Kendall Daniels. Guard, 6'2" senior, number 12, Blake Gomez. 6'5" sophomore, number 24, Kate McBaby Stanton. The head coach, Gerald Thomas, assistant, David Sandler, Josh Hicks.
Literally like 2 minutes ago, Beggs did not have their lineup, not even for the table down there. So I was able to get a lineup for them. I know Daniels and Gaines, and I should know number 24, but I couldn't understand his name and I don't remember it. So we'll just go with that. And correction, folks, Beggs was ranked number 2 a couple weeks ago. I didn't look today. I know they're behind on the number of games they've played because of state football. They are ranked number 7, Class 3A. So here we go. And Miles didn't even jump against Daniels. So Beggs with the ball to start the ball game. Ponies have an uphill battle tonight. We'll see how well they can perform. And I believe they're going to get Hicks. Yeah, they're going to get Hicks for a foul early here. Good to see Connor Norris back on the court. He's missed a few games. There's a nice steal by Ayers.
Oh, it's kind of weird saying Ayers got an interception, but it happened.
Get some good defense underneath, but there's another foul going to be called. I believe that's going to go on Bellis, I believe, yes. So before the first minute expires, Ponies have 3 fouls already, which unfortunately is caused probably by the size difference tonight. There's a nice rebound by Ayers. And turn the ball over as Demons come back in, number 12 for 2. And Demons showing a little bit of a press. Ayers gets it down to Bellis. Bellis for 3, and that's good. And number 24 for the easy lay-in for Beggs. So 4-3 here early in the first. Norris on the outside gets it to Hicks. Hicks covered by Gaines. Gaines knocks it loose, but Hicks gets it back, and there's a running jumper by Hicks, going to fall short. Daniels picks it up the rebound.
I get those two confused because they have literally the same haircut. The only thing you can tell them apart by is their number and
their height. Yeah, Daniels is quite a bit. And Miles, Phil and Daniels coming in for the block. Threw that ball up too high on the attempt there. And the shot by number 12 is short. So 5:27, still a 1-point ball game, 4-3, Beggs. Here comes Bellis. Ayers goes in for there's a nice attempt on the layup, but it just goes across the rim and rolls off. It's going to be knocked out by Daniels, so Kellyville ball. And Hicks with the jumper, and it goes.
Great mid-range shot there by Hicks.
And that's a good shot from him. The last couple games, Van, we've been seeing those balls fall out. So it's nice to see the Ponies, at least here at the start, able to find the net early. That ball's short. Going to be, I tell you what, Daniels he just has the reach, unbelievable reach on Daniels.
He has such a height advantage that, I mean, it's just nothing for him to.
There's a rebound by Miles, who throws the ball to Hicks, and it's going to be picked up by Gaines. And then Hicks.
Ooh, ah.
And Daniels at the free throw line.
That's going to be a foul on Hicks.
Yeah, his shot's off, and he got his own rebound and tried to put it back up, and Hicks is going to commit his second foul. So Daniel's going to go to the line shooting 2. His first one is good. So tie ball game, 5-5. Here in the first with 3:51 left. Ponies doing a good job so far. And we got a substitution. We got Mosby and Crabtree in to give Norris and Miles a break. Daniels seconds off the mark. Ayers with the rebound, gets it down to Hicks. Hicks with the jumper. And we're going to get a foul called here on the other end. So Hicks is, I guess that was on the rebound. So Ayers for 3 on the outside. And they're going to get Hicks again. That's his third here in the first quarter. Rebound Beggs. Hicks going to have to be careful.
Ponies playing aggressive but safe defense at the same time, which is not normally something that you see.
Gaines for 2. Well, they're having to be aggressive. Like I said, there's quite a bit of size difference in Gaines, and right now Gaines and Daniels on the floor. When number 24 is out there, they got three big boys, and then the other two players aren't short by any means. So Kellyville's just having to be extra physical, which is getting fouls. We got 5 team fouls, and Hicks already in foul trouble here in the first with 3. So he's going to have to change his defense a little bit to make sure and stay on the floor for the Ponies. But just a 2-point lead for Beggs, 7-5. So the Ponies doing a fantastic job keeping this game in check. And Hicks is taking a break. So you got Norris, Crabtree, and a little miscommunication there between Crabtree and Bellis. So the ball is stolen. That's number 23 was underneath by himself. Again, I apologize. We don't have a lineup here, so I don't have any idea on names except for a couple. And Mosby loses the handle in the corner. The pass from Crabtree. He was ready to shoot before he caught the pass, trying to put up the 3, which he does have a quick release, but he was too quick for himself there and lost the handle.
Not that quick. He's got a quick release, just not that quick.
And there's a 3. Nice rebound by Mosby.
Bellis in the corner for 3. It's just off the mark.
And Gaines is going to go coast to coast and dump it off to number 23 for the 2. There's Ayers. Dump it in the corner to Mosby, to Bellis. And Beggs playing some tight defense. A nice drive by Norris, but his layup's off the mark. Here comes Daniels. Daniels loses the ball and goes out of bounds, so Kellyville ball. But Beggs quickly spread the lead here, 11-5, with 1:29 left in the first.
Miles comes in for Bellis with just a short time remaining in the first quarter.
Beggs with the press. Comes Crabtree. He goes fast, gets it over to Ayers. Miles with the contested rebound, but isn't able to come up with it against Daniels. And there's number 1. Splits the defenders and goes in for 2. Ayers, nice, gets that rebound, and they get it down to Miles underneath by himself for 2. There was a nice, wow, that was a nice steal by Miles, but they're going to call a push on him. And he's going to draw his first foul. That puts Kellyville at 16 fouls. Beggs with just 1, and there's a steal by Miles. And there's a frustration foul.
Yeah, Daniels
by Mosby, because Daniels did it through an elbow.
Yeah, Daniels hit him about the half-court line, and Mosby was like, okay, we're going to play these games, and then he just kind of frustration shot.
Unfortunately, just like in football, the retaliation action is what got the foul. And so that's going to put Beggs in bonus. So it's going to be 1-1. And then, well, there's fortunate right there. He probably needs another technical as he's clapping, kind of taunting the ref, but Daniels is at the line for his free throw. He was at the line for 1-1, and I don't know if something was said. Obviously had to have been something said. And he gets a technical called on him. So they let him shoot his 1-1, which is interesting because it's 1-1. So I guess he just gets to shoot it uncontested. And now Hicks down at the other end, 1-1. And he does make.
Well, I can see where he gets the 1-on-1 shot uncontested, because even
I guess because it's a technical, so
right.
It stops it's
yeah,
a dead ball.
So if there's nobody to rebound and it's only him down there, he can't rebound it because he got the technical foul.
Yeah. But they gave him the attempt and he missed.
Bellis, wow. That shot is just short.
Ball's loose. Bellis comes
by
up with it. Gets it to Mosby. And Mosby tries to split the defenders, and it's knocked loose. And number one, with 3.8 seconds, is going to go to the line. That's going to be on Bellis. That's going to be his second. Number one's going to go to the line for 2. Scores 13-8. And he makes his first, so that brings it to 14.
We have 3 seconds remaining in this first quarter.
The second shot is good. Mosby with a great attempt off the back of the rim right at the buzzer. No good. So Beggs leading 15-8 after 1. So Kellyville really holding their own. Is down by 7. The thing that concerns me is the foul count. Hicks with 3, Ayers 1, Bellis 2, Miles 1. And I'm missing one somewhere because it shows we have 8 team fouls. And here we are, start the second quarter. Kellyville ball. Ayers with a 3-point no good. Miles there trying to contest. And number 23 for 3 in the corner, or not in the corner, I apologize. On the side. So Beggs There's a nice jumper over the outreached hands of two defenders for Hicks. And Gaines underneath for two as he got the rebound and put it back. So a 10-point ball game, 20-10, 6:49 left in the half. Hicks for three on the outside, and that's no good. Rebounded by number 24. Quickly, Crabtree on Gaines, but
Good job, Colton.
that's a good job of Colton drawing that charge against number 24.
He's getting a quick chip card.
And that's his first. 24 looked like he was running the football instead of playing basketball. Just lowered his shoulder and plowed Colton to the ground. There's Miles to the corner for Hicks. Crabtree. Bellis. Ayers underneath for two. That was a nice ball movement there by the Ponies. And there's a steal by Crabtree.
Oh, that's
Goaltending,
goaltending.
yeah. Crabtree for two.
Sorry I got loud there, but man.
As that ball rolled in, and was that Daniels or Gaines? I think it's Gaines.
Yeah.
Gaines come and knocked it out of there as it was rolling in. I'm not sure who they're going to get there, but
They put that on Hicks? No, they put that on Ayers.
that's Ayers' second. So number 24 at the line shooting two.
Makes his first one.
(21-14), 5:29 left here in the second period. And he does get a second.
Ponies looking to pass the ball around.
And Hicks with a nice turnaround jumper for two. Good to see Hicks back on the mark. He's had a few misses here, but they've all been struggling with their shots. And there's a nice tip away by Miles. Hicks comes up with it and gets it back out to Ayers to reset the offense. Bellis for three on the outside.
Oh,
Nice
Miles.
rebound by Miles. Wow, Miles really gets up there on his jump. Another rebound by Miles, but the putback's no good. There's not a push off they're going to call on number 3 as he went in and pushed as he was going in for the layup. So Kellyville 19 fouls, Beggs with 4. Daniels back in the game for Beggs.
good pass inside to
There's
Ayers.
what we got to see right there. That was nice ball movement by Hicks and Ayers. That was kind of a pick and roll, and we could do that all day long. I remember last year Ayers feeding the ball to Wiggs a lot. And that's number 12 for 2 for Beggs. So there is some offensive opportunities that we're seeing so far for the Ponies. We just got to capitalize. There's a nice steal by Miles.
Good screen by Hicks to keep the defender off Mosby.
And there's another steal. And the attempted slam by number 3 doesn't go in. But the rebound and put back by Daniels is good. There's some chippiness going on. Like I said, Daniels got that technical. I would imagine it was from words coming out of his mouth, not anything physical. And even after that, he was kind of looking back and taunting the Ponies after he put that layup back in from the missed dunk by number 3.
Well, Terry, just a quick update from the national championship. Whether you're watching on your Ponies on your phone or on your TV or vice versa, it's tied 7-7 with 2:35 left to go in the first quarter. 2nd and 9 on OSU's 18-yard line. Alabama has the ball. Let's get back to Sapodi basketball.
Here we go.
Good throw to Norris.
Good pass.
There. Great job by Miles there, too.
Miles gets his own rebound. He was underneath, waiting for the defenders to fly by, and just wasn't able to get it to go, but he did get his own rebound and get it back out, reset the offense. Miles with 4 rebounds, so he's working hard underneath.
Hicks, good shot.
Hicks for 3. So Miles really doing a good job taking up the slack for missing Wiggs underneath on the rebounds. Nice defense by Ayers. Hicks to Norris for 2.
And the Ponies have brought this into a 3-point game.
26-23, 2:09 left in the half. Ponies doing a fantastic job. There's a miss. Rebound by Ayers. Ponies doing a fantastic job on the rebounds, contesting. They are definitely out height, but they are getting their share of rebounds, which is fantastic to see. I'm minute 33. And there's a steal by Daniels. And we definitely did not want to see that. That's going to be Hicks. It's going to be his 4th.
And that puts Beggs in double bonus.
They're going to have Coach Heath's going to have to get Hicks out of there with 1:23 left in the half. And as physical as this game is, I hate to say it, but Hicks is going to really have to. Number 3 makes his first. He's really going to have he's going to be extremely challenged coming into next half with 4 fouls. There's Mosby trying to get it inside to Crabtree. And Crabtree's going to be called for the foul. So Crabtree's first. That's going to send number 12 to the line. Shooting 2. And he makes his first. And he drains his second. So Beggs stretches the lead out a little bit. That pass to Mosby had to go up, and he was off balance. Tried to save it, threw it back in. That shot's missed, so rebound by Mosby. And Mosby's going to get a technical. I don't know if he said something after he took that shot. He must have. He must have voiced his opinion about no foul called on his layup attempt. And these refs just they're not gonna listen to it. Which they shouldn't have to, not from the players. That's where the coach has got to, it's the coach's job to step in there if he feels like he needs to voice his opinion, and not on that. It wasn't a blatant missed call or anything like that. That's just frustration, which happens. But Coach Heath's not going to step in there and draw a technical unless something's just really blatant.
Oh, wow.
There's a block.
Colton Ayers.
By Ayers. I mean, I don't know. I've seen Ayers get up that high.
I don't think I ever
this year,
seen
but
that.
he launched off the floor and blocked that ball. 31-23, 35.2 seconds left. And Gaines in for an easy 2. Well, I say easy 2. He worked around 3 defenders.
They got to get down half court fast here. Refs counting down.
And it was there. Mosby looking for Miles on the inside. It was there, but and I don't know right there at the end how there wasn't a foul called underneath as Miles got that ball over to Crabtree standing underneath, and he was accosted by Daniels, but no foul called. So at the half, a 10-point ball game, 33-23. I knew this was going to be a physical game, but the foul count is just a little out of control. 10-4. And our troubles are Hicks with 4 fouls coming into the third quarter. That's going to be extremely challenging. But I'm sure Coach Heath's not going to want to keep him out of the game any more than he has to. But we're getting good play off the bench so far for the Ponies. That's keeping this game close. So we'll see what second half brings to us. We'll be back in about 8 minutes. We'll see you then.
All right, we're back for the second half of play in the boys basketball game here in the Beggs Thunderdome. It is 33-23. Beggs currently ahead by 10, and it looks like each team is ready to go, ready to get back at it after talks in the locker room. A little bit of a score update in the national championship. Alabama scored a touchdown, so it's now 14-7 in the second quarter.
Beggs going to start off with the ball here. Start of the third. And a foul right off at 5 seconds into it.
Wow.
You're going to get a foul called on
24.
Stanton.
Did you get the roster?
No, I just got his name. I was asking somebody else, and I couldn't remember, and that's what they said, and that's what I remember from last year. That's his second foul. And here's Hicks underneath to Miles for 2. So nice ball movement to start for the Ponies. And Daniels for 2 on the layup after the ball bounced around between players. And Ayers' pass is a little too strong, goes over the head of Norris.
You got a timeout called.
I believe the Ponies called the timeout. So remains 10-point ball game as both teams have exchanged a couple of scores, but it's 35-25, so it's still just a 10-point deficit for the Ponies. Yeah, the Ponies really have a chance here. They just gotta recognize the speed of Beggs. They haven't seen this kind of speed all year long yet, and they've had a couple of opportunities where they've turned the ball over because against really any other team they've played so far. In the second quarter, Crabtree was underneath wide, or looked to be wide open, but I think it was Gaines that was 5 or 6 feet from him. And their speed, they closed that gap way quicker than what we're used to. So a player that looks like they're wide open just isn't against this team. So we can make adjustment to that, we'll do good. And Ayers is going to foul Daniels as he goes in for the layup. So he'll go to the line for 2. And that's going to be Ayers' third. And Daniels misses his first attempt. And Miles with the rebound. Ayers trying to get it to Hicks, and it's off the mark. And there's a 3 by number 12 for Beggs.
And Jeremy Hicks answers back.
Hicks answers back on the other end. Long 3 by number 1 for Beggs, and it's good. Bellis to Miles. Miles with a jumper, and it's going to be blocked by Stanton. Off balance shot. That ball's going to be knocked out by Gaines. Kellyville ball, far side. 41-28. Now the Ponies aren't going to go away, and I believe Beggs realizes that, so they're definitely not going to slow down any. And pass from Bellis, and again, there's that speed from Daniels. Bellis looking and seeing an open teammate, and Daniels just closes that gap. And Beggs' bench is upset, saying that Crabtree went out of bounds, but the ref was right there. And they're going to get the 5-second call on Crabtree, who couldn't get past the defender. And Begg coach still on the ref about the out of bounds call. So there's another deep three by number 1. And Crabtree double teamed, and Daniels on the outside for 3. Rebound Ayers. Ayers to Hicks, and Ayers passes too long. The Ponies just got to settle in and make good passes and keep control of the ball, and you got to have movement against this speed defense. There's another 3. So Beggs turning on the 3s here in the third period. Not sure what the call is. Mosby in for Crabtree. Pony ball. That ball's going to be stolen by Beggs. Daniels. He goes in for the lay-in. He's also going to be fouled. I believe that's going to be Ayers. That'll be his 4th. So Ayers and Hicks both with 4 fouls here at 4:07 in the third. And it's quickly starting to get out of hand with Beggs hitting 4 3-pointers in this quarter, in the first half of this quarter, to really stretch that lead, 49-28. Just watching Coach Heath down there. He's trying to keep his boys positive, trying not to have them pay attention to the score. They are working hard tonight. They're really doing a good job. They're just like I said, they're out height. Beggs has more speed. So just Daniels gets his free throw for a three-point play. So really just Kellyville outnumbered in several areas of the game tonight. There's a three by Hicks. That's off the mark. And Beggs thought that was backcourt, but that was tipped by Daniels. I think Ayers didn't realize it either. He hesitated for a moment, went in for the drive, and the ball knocked out of bounds. So Kellyville ball. There's Mosby for three, and it's off the mark. So 50-28. That almost looked intentional, but I think he had just, number one, had just lost his balance and fell into the back of Mosby. And Gaines going to take a break for Beggs along with Stanton. So get a couple of their big boys out of there. See if we can take advantage of that. Norris, the shot's off the mark, and here comes Daniels. And Daniels slams it home for two. And number three tries to go in for the slam, and that's going to be his second miss on slams tonight. And Ayers for three, and able to get it. And there's a ball knocked loose by Mosby, but Beggs maintains. And Ayers going to be called for his fifth foul. So at 2:45, Ayers fouls out. A great performance by Colton Ayers. Unfortunately, this game is too physical for the Ponies underneath and causing a lot of those fouls to be called. Some questionable, but most of them were there. That one was definitely there, unfortunately for Colton. It's got to be very frustrating.
One thing that I really think has helped us stay in this game is the return of Connor Norris, who is stellar on defense and can shut a player down if he needs to. That's just one of the many things that's helping us stay in this game, or has helped us stay in this game. And it's good to have him back.
Got Norris, and if I was picking an MVP so far, it would be Justin Miles with his pickup play. And again, there it goes back to the speed. Bellis getting the ball to Hicks, which Hicks looked open, but Beggs just closed the gap. Miles working hard, and there's a steal by Bellis. And he's going to go coast to coast and give the ball to Norris. And then Norris feeds it right back to him for two. And there's a steal by Mosby for a quick two.
Yeah, I think the MVP of this game goes to Justin Miles for me. Because, Evan goes down in the Ripley tournament, so they need a big man. They need somebody to step up and play the game well in Evan's position. And he has done that tonight. He has stepped up, and he has been an all-around great player.
And in the world of basketball, being 6'1", really couldn't be considered a big man, but I mean he's what we have.
Right.
And his vertical jump is just unbelievable. So he's doing a fantastic job. And there's another steal by Mosby, but he's not able to contain it before it goes out of bounds. I'm almost positive I missed one or two rebounds by Miles. I only got him at 4, but I'll definitely have to go back and watch and make sure I give him credit. But even not just counting rebounds, I mean, he's been underneath, really doing a good job underneath, contesting the ball, and Gaines in for 2 for Beggs.
Ooh! Bellis putting the moves on.
There, number 1, top of the key. And he's going to get his own rebound after it bounces through a couple of defenders. The ball bouncing all over. And there's Corey Hurst in the game for the Ponies. Less than a minute to go here in the third, 57-32. And Gaines through traffic for 2. And just about every turnover that we've seen tonight goes back to the speed of Beggs. Norris there had the pass to Bellis, and they just hopped in front of it. Really almost every single one of them, I haven't really seen a slow player. There's a rebound by Bellis. Mosby for 3, it's off the mark. And Bellis is going to commit his 3rd foul and send number 23 to the line.
That's Bellis' 4th foul.
Shooting 2. Wow, I just had him down for 3, but according to the board, yeah.
Terry, you're talking about the speed of Beggs, and usually in a basketball game you don't see this type of speed. You don't see this type of fast-paced game. In a normal game of basketball, it's not usually slowed down, it's not usually sped up, but it's also kind of in the middle. And one thing about the Ponies is they always speed up that offensive side of the ball.
Bellis with the rebound on the missed free throw. Last attempt is no good, so 62-32, so 30-point ball game as Beggs really turned it on there in the third with 4 3-pointers and several lay-ins. And Kellyville was only able to put up 9. So at half, it was a 10-point ball game. And they've stretched it to 30. So that just shows you the outscoring that's been done by Beggs. They kept the Ponies to 9, disrupting the Ponies' offense, causing a tremendous amount of turnovers there in the third period.
Hicks for 3. Good shot by him.
Daniels, or correction, Gaines for 2. Crabtree for 3. Off the mark. (64-35). And number 1, deep 3, and it's good. Beggs not slowing down any. Number 23, as he steals the ball and puts it back for 2.
Oh, wow, what a pass from
There's
Landry
nice.
Cronister to Justin Miles. No looker.
So 69-37. A 32-point ball game. Again, even up 32 points, Beggs is not. They're not slowing down at all. Their offense or their defense. Generally, this type of lead, you'll see a team kind of lay off a little bit. Not that I'm expecting to or they should, but it's just kind of natural. But not happening with Beggs. And again, number 1, he's got 4 threes tonight. And his 3-pointers are 5-6 foot outside the arch. They're deep. A contested shot there by Hicks. Wanting the foul, but no call by the ref.
There is no way.
Another
How does
three.
he do that?
I mean, that shot was, he was probably halfway between the 3-point line and half court.
Wow.
Shooting that 3 to bring them to 75.
That's not even the bias coming out of me. That's just in awe. Wow. You do not.
So 75-37.
I think I have a little bit of an overreaction, but man.
I don't know what his attempt rate is, but that's his 5th 3-pointer. And
I say we should pull his mask off and see if Steph Curry's hiding under there or something. I don't know. That's impressive.
you know, and what I was saying a while ago is I don't expect a team to just lay down, but you generally don't see that if you're up 30 plus points.
Oh yeah.
You don't see them coming down. I mean, they're coming down, passing the ball once or twice and shooting. They're not trying to milk the clock. They're
they're not holding onto the ball or anything. They're just coming down.
No, they're just
court
coming
there.
down. I mean, that shot right there, you know, he's taking a 3-point shot, almost like a desperation halftime shot.
Yeah.
Up by 30 plus points, and he's 15 feet from the 3-point line easily. And throwing that up just because he wasn't guarded. But more power to him. I guess he's, wants to get his stats up there. And
yeah.
like I said, he's got 5 for the night, so he may be shooting for a couple more. And Hicks for a 3-pointer, no good. Crabtree tries to get in there and get the rebound, and that ball's going to be kicked, but picked up by Norris, and he's going to be fouled as he goes in for the layup. Surprised they didn't call a kick ball, but because it went off 2 different players' feet. So Norris going to go to the line for 2. And he makes his first. And his second one's off the mark. And again, Miles there contesting the rebound, just not able to come up with it. How that wasn't a foul. Number 21 was, Crabtree was wearing him like a coat. And number 3 for the lay-in. Again, that Beggs just, I mean, they didn't even try to pass it. Just went it straight down and went for the shot. So I feel like they're kind of, at this point, they're kind of piling it on. So Norris and Crabtree going to take a break at 3:54, 77-38. And finally, you see him Beggs slow down a little bit. Number 3 drives in. They didn't slow down for long. Hirsch for 3 on the outside, no good. Number 3 for Beggs there for the rebound. And he, again, drives in, no pass, goes in for the shot, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds as it's contested. Hicks with the rebound. Hicks with the jumper. And that ball's knocked out of bounds. And ref saying it's off of Hicks. So Beggs ball, 2:55, 79-38. Nice steal by Miles. There's the speed of Beggs again. Hurst, don't know that he realized. There's a nice block by Miles. Hurst for a jump shot there on the side for 2. So 79-40, 39-point ball game, 2:21. It's going to be Miles' second foul. And Kellyville's going to send in a new 5. We'll see Beggs probably send in their starting 5 to finish out the last 2.5 minutes. I'm joking. I don't know that they're going to do that. They may, the way
that'd be interesting.
Up by 39, like I said, they've been up 30 plus since the mid part of the third quarter, and you really hadn't seen anything. They're kind of running their offense as if it was a 2-point ball game. But I guess maybe you shouldn't change your offense no matter what the score is. But a lot of teams do, including the Ponies. I know we get a big lead that we generally substitute players and change our offense for sure. And number 33 for Beggs going in for the shot. And he's going to be fouled by 50 for Kellyville. And his first, 33, his first shot's good. So right at 2 minutes, so 40-point ball game, 2 minutes to go, 80-40. Ball game stayed close all the first half. Kind of almost a repeat of what we did last year. I don't think it was quite this deficit last year, but last year we stayed definitely close, within just a few points all the way to the third, and then they spread it on us. This year, same thing. We left the second quarter down by 10. And Beggs turned it on, scored 27 in the third to our 9. That ball is blocked. Shots off the mark. And going back the other way. Kellyville ball. It's Caden Ayers at the top of the key. And there's Hurst for 3. Less than a minute to go. 80-43. Nice steal by Caden Ayers. Wow. Sure thought he was fouled on that layup, but no call. And he gets up slow. Looks like he got knocked in the nose. He's checking his nose a couple times, see if he's got blood.
He was kind of hobbling on that left leg, too.
Yeah, he still looks like he's in a little bit of pain. And finally, Beggs is going to hold the ball with 15 seconds left. And that's going to do it. Beggs 80, Kellyville 43. So a rough match for Kellyville. But you know, the first half, Jacob, I was proud of our boys. Even the whole game, I'm proud of our boys. They fought against a team that's just, I hate to admit it, but it's the facts. They're just more athletic, faster, taller, and it's just hard to play against a team like that and stay competitive. But I believe that we did for quite some time, at least the first half. The third quarter got out of hand. And a lot of that was turnovers on our part, which was caused by just the speed of Beggs and us just underestimating that speed and seeing boys that were open that really truly weren't. But we'll see Beggs again, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can watch tonight's film and find their weak points and make it a more competitive ball game the next matchup. So I'm gonna do one final national championship update. 21 Alabama, Ohio State 17. Still second quarter, 3:25 remaining. Alabama is in the lead. They're projected to win. It's first and goal, and I'm gonna leave you with that. So we're gonna come back and have more Pony basketball tomorrow night live from Kellyville
against the Henrietta Golden Knights.
Starting at 6 p.m.
Yes.
I believe it's 6. Most of our games are 6. We do have a few that are 6:30 now. I don't think the Henrietta is one of the 6:30. So we'll just plan on 6, and if it's 6:30, then you'll be early. But if you can, come out and join us in person. If not, we're always here live on KV Rising. So we'll see you tomorrow night. Have a good rest of your night. Be safe.